Well, it finally happened. After a massive leak on Wednesday night, Tesla has officially unveiled the new Model Y codenamed Juniper, and this is my reaction, just my raw, honest thoughts. And by the end of the video, giving you all a solid yes or no on whether or not I'll be buying one. So just like how the new Model 3 launched, it looks like the new Model Y is going to be launching similarly, as in it's not currently available in North America. It's currently available in Asia. We're going to do Australia just because it's already translated to English. And oh, okay, immediately. Wow, yeah, there it is. On the front page. It actually looks like the old Model Y is beneath it as well. Yeah, it looks like they 100% went with I was going to say Cybertruck, but this is looking very cyber cabby. It looks like that they're going with a split headlight bar design. I do wonder, it looks like down here, these almost look like the fog lights on the old one, but those are way too high to be fog lights. I wonder if it's going to be like Cybertruck to where because you all know how in Cybertruck, the light bar is not the actual headlights. The headlights are slightly below it. I wonder if that's how this is. So this isn't even your headlights. This down here is your headlights. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and dive straight on into the order now, as that tends to give just kind of raw stats, everything that's available. All right, immediately at the top, new Model Y. That's a really weird font they're using. Launch series, okay, so maybe we're getting a foundation like a special edition. Okay, so it looks like launch series gets a special badging. Okay, a rear liftgate badge. It looks like you get special puddle lights. You get door seal plate word mark. So instead of saying Model Y, it says launch series. It says launch series on the outer rim of the wireless charger. Vegan suede for black interior. Okay, so what does white interior get? All right, first look at the interior here. It looks very much Model 3. They are sadly still keeping the ugly headliner, but ooh, power reclined second row seats that fold flat. Does that mean what I think it means, where you don't have to actually lift the seats up and down anymore? The rear touchscreen is coming. All right, right here. Retuned suspension offers smooth handling, added comfort, more responsive steering, and a quieter ride. So have they further improved the suspension from the comfort suspension that they implemented a few years back? Okay, it looks like that the door cards are being updated here. This definitely is not how the 3 looks. All right, immediately I'm noticing here on the steering wheel that there's only 2 lights right here instead of the normal 4 for the buttons. Does that mean that they've re-added stocks? Wait a second. There's no way that they've re-added stocks. Really? 466 kilometers for the rear-wheel drive. The long-range all-wheel drive, 551 kilometers. That converts to about 350 miles. And I know you can't exactly convert the WLTP rating to EPA, but that actually does sound pretty accurate to be a 350 mile long range. 4.3 seconds 0 to 100. I think that's faster than the current long range. We have one right here. It's a 2024. That's a 5 second 0 to 100 kilometers. Okay, did they just drop the performance motor into the long ranges now? So the old performance looks like it has a 3.7 second 0 to 100. The current long range all-wheel drive is showing a 4.2. Now, is that with the acceleration boost added, or is that just stock? Is the acceleration boost going to take it down to what the previous performance was at? The rear diffuser already looks super, that looks meaty. That looks super meaty. Oh my God, yeah, there it is. Look, there's a stock right there. That is 100% a stock. All right, let me see the white interior just so I can compare it directly to mine. Okay, yeah, so new center console. It actually looks like it has that. Yeah, mine does not have this almost silver-like trim around the phone chargers here. I wonder if that's just on the launch series, because it said that it had a special launch series badging. The seats, hang on, I can't tell if these seats have ventilation in them or not. These are definitely new seats because the current Y does not have this stitching right here on the headrest. The current 3, mine, the white here is all throughout the door card, where this one, it stops here and it's like a card within a card, and then the interior lighting is within that. Oh, okay, so we have a new color, Glacier Blue. Definitely not my cup of tea, but I think it does look good. And it looks like that there's no black, but that's probably just this market because colors can vary depending on what market you're in. Quicksilver, Ultra Red. I think Quicksilver looks really good on this. Yeah, so it looks like you actually do have a new option for wheels here in 19-inch crossflow wheels instead of just the 20-inch Helix 2.0 wheels. So it looks like that the long range here, 347,000, converts to roughly about 44,000 USD. And it looks like that the rear wheel drive converts to 39,000 USD. And I know that these can fluctuate on markets, simply because sometimes you got to pay like a ton of like import taxes and fees and everything. Like I'm pretty sure that places like Taiwan actually import from the US, or at least they did with the new Model 3. So theirs, assuming that they're doing the same thing for the Y, could actually be much more expensive in a conversion to USD. Actually, I'm curious. Let me go and check out Taiwan here. Okay, yeah. So right here for Taiwan, this converts to about $72,000 USD, which means that this is probably being imported from the US and they're paying like a ton for like import fees and everything. But I'm wondering then, why do they have the ability to even order this if the US can't order it? Does this mean that the US is going to be available in the next 5 to 6 months if this is actually coming from the US? And this is left-hand drive. So I'm trying to see if I can't see a stock there. I can't see the 4 buttons on the wheel. Redesigned body casting reduces parts from 70 to 1 for fewer gaps, all to create a whisper quiet ride. More efficient, okay. Redesigned from the front to back to improve range, performance, and longevity. Our single cross lamp is the first indirect reflective body panel taillight of its kind. I really like that. That looks really good. It's like the Highland lights and then a light bar like integrated into it. And it looks like here that these are actually not so on the Highland, these are like lights right here, but it looks like that these are just gray in this one. I'm still hoping that you can remove the logo. I'm hoping that it's not like embossed into the light bar, because I very much am a D badge type of person. Little video here. I'm not seeing a stock. I'm not seeing a stock on the left. Wow, okay, yeah. So interior is very much Model 3 Highland, but the door cards, okay, look, there's a speaker grill right there. The door cards are different, but besides that, it is very much Model 3 Highland with the interior lighting and just like the updated door cards in general, how they went back to having white on them if you have white interior. I am a big fan of this so far. Okay, here it is, ventilated seats. Power recline second row seats fold flat to expand your trunk space to a total of 2,100 liters of storage. A hand-free trunk automatically unlocks as you approach, so you can easily store your gear. Okay, looks like no power front trunk, because it would have showed an animation of it opening, plus it would have said close after. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, so they are fully powered. Okay then. That is, I like that. I would have liked a power front as well though, but I do like the power rear seats. There's different stitching here on the dash. This is like a dual stitching. The Model 3 Highland does not have this. This right here, that's different. Let me see if I can't scroll here. And all this is just software that current ones have. Here's the camera button. That's not where the camera button normally is, and that's where the microphone button is. But this right here is normally where the windshield wiper is, I think. Wait a second. Is that what I think it is? Is that a front bumper camera? Hang on, this looks just like a front bumper camera. That has got to be a front bumper. That's 100% got to be a front bumper camera. Do they not mention that anywhere? When they mention the front-facing cameras, I thought they were just talking about the front set of cameras going out of the windshield. Okay, yeah, here it is. The listed value includes the acceleration boost feature. Okay, so that's like around what the old one was with acceleration boost as well. Okay. So I was really hoping that maybe they did just drop the drivetrain of the old Performance in there, but no, it looks like it's still the old one. So I went and did some digging just to see if I couldn't find anything that maybe I didn't spot. First up, the front trunk right here actually has a drain hole, so now it can be used as a cooler. The sound system is not just the old sound system, but in the new car, but it's actually a new sound system with 16 speakers versus 14. It is slightly more efficient at a 0.22 drag coefficient versus a 0.23 on the old one. Right there, look, you see? That looks like that's going to be the turn signal right there. So to kind of wrap up my first thoughts and impressions, first up, the design. Unlike the Highland, where I didn't really like it at first, and could that be because I was a legacy, well, when it got revealed, then a legacy Model 3 owner, and I didn't like that my car was now a legacy car, so that was affecting my kind of viewpoint of it? Maybe. But I did not like the Highland when it first came out. It eventually grew on me, and now I like it a lot more than the Legacy 3s. This one, just right off the bat, I like this so much better. I've never thought the Y looked good. I've said that in past videos. I've never thought the Y looked good. This right here, I think this looks miles better than the current Y, especially the light bar, the more aggressive, like thicker diffuser on the back, the slits. I'm glad that they kept the slits on the front, the big tail light bar. I think that looks really good. Interior, of course, also a fan of. It's literally just a Highland interior, just with different door cards slightly. The power lift seats look cool. The fact that there's a drain in the front trunk looks cool. It looks like that we're getting a front bumper camera. And then, of course, all the stuff that came with Highland that I'm pretty much used to by now. So the interior lighting, ventilated seats, rear touchscreen, the enhanced connectivity that makes like phone key a lot more reliable. Apparently, it has a max charge of 250 kilowatts, and it looks like the range, the speed, all that is the exact same. To be honest with you, you all know I'm a charging at home 99% of the time type of person. I never even look at my battery percentage. So range doesn't really bother me. I mean, would it be cool to have a 500-mile Tesla? Yes, but at the rate that the supercharger network is expanding, you don't really need it. Oh, and I'm just now noticing this, but they moved the license plate down to the bottom. It's no longer on the trunk anymore. So will I be buying the new Model Y? Duh. Like, if you've watched past videos, you know that I've said multiple times that I'm in the market for a Model Y. It's just I wasn't going to buy one with the new one right around the corner. However, if there are rumors or leaks, kind of like how we got with the Performance 3, that there will be a Performance Y, I will gladly hold off on not ordering until that comes out. Like, I'll wait a few extra months and just cover the Performance Y when that gets here, instead of getting like a long range or a rear wheel drive immediately just for, content here on the channel. I will gladly wait it out for a Performance. I am a very patient person when it comes to that type of stuff. But yeah, all around super excited for this. Can't wait to get behind the wheel. I'm really liking how Tesla is changing their design language for their cars. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you are new around here and you want to see more Tesla related stuff in your YouTube feed, then feel free to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.